A war on rural crime. That's what's being promised across the fields and farms of Norfolk. A new rural policing policy was announced at a special Rural Crime Summit today, convened by the county's police and crime commissioner.
2 years ago we had 6 police officers dedicated to rural crime. Today we've gone up to 12, and by the new year we'll be at 20. So we're throwing more resources at it. You see some of the kit we have here today, the specials on horseback, we've increased them by 1. We've gone from 5 to 6 horses just in the past week. You're going to see more visible policing in the rural community. That was my promise during the election campaign. I'm delivering on that promise.
This policy is a combination of 3 main things: more manpower, better technology and better communication with the public.
This is to give you the opportunity to express to us your concerns, your views on rural crime, which is, I think, an important issue in this county. I don't think it's been given all the attention it deserves in the past. We're going to do something about that.
The National Farmers Union believe that rural crime cost our county £1 million in 2015. That's up more than a third on the year before.
The key thing here is people think in the news when they see tractors stolen, they forget the tractor firstly could be worth up to £200,000. These are expensive, high-tech bits of kit. Not only that, but unlike when a family car is stolen, yes, that's a major issue. But when it's something so fundamental to someone's business, it stops the whole business progressing.
Rural Crime Network did a survey early on this year and estimated that it was £800 million a year as the cost of rural crime. If you take that down to each household, that's an average of £200.
On display today, some of the tools police have to tackle crime across all terrains, from the Broadsbeat boat to quad bikes and everything in between. But it's thought around a quarter of rural crimes, from thefts to fly tipping, go unreported. Julia Mulligan's from the National Rural Crime Network and thinks the public have a key role to play.
One of the most important ways the community can help the police is by reporting things that they think are suspicious, or joining a watch scheme, or those type of activities. So it really needs to be a partnership between the police and the community, because with the best will in the world you can't have a police officer down every lane end.
Well, I can't say rural crime will be down because I can't promise that. I can only promise to fight a war against rural crime, and to me it is a campaign not for today or next week, but certainly for the 4 years that I'm in office. What will my measure be? We'll bring the rural community back together again in a year's time and ask how we're doing.
So judge me on results, says our commissioner, and he wants the public to have their say on the plans too. Those results won't happen overnight, but one thing that is for sure is that criminals operating in rural Norfolk are being promised a very rough ride. Neil Perry, Mustard TV, Corton.